Hello, beautiful beings. Ancients, please record this video for me. For the last week, I have been uploading my YouTube videos to my Satsang with Mama G page on Facebook. I thought that I would get more views or more subscribers or, just more, more interaction. And I have paid money. I have boosted them to see what would happen. And I did get more emojis, but I've paid like $45 in this last week just to get more interaction with people. And I posted a picture on there. I put it in my community section on my YouTube channel. It's called Rare Sighting of a Montana Cloud Eater. And I have like almost 400 emojis on that one. And that was pretty intoxicating for a few days because I've never had anything like that before. But in the last couple days, I got another subscriber on my YouTube channel. And that felt so much better just having that happen organically than having to pay for it. That's really, really, it feels like my mind, because this whole last week I have been in my mind trying to figure all this out. I swear to you, I even had really bad reception for a couple days because the divine was like, you're thinking about this way too much. We're not even going to let you because you don't have any Wi-Fi. Even right now, my mind is telling me that I should stop recording right now because I just stammered or something. I don't know what's going on, but I'm not stopping. I'm just going to keep recording. So just getting that one new subscriber in the last few days just feels like such a blessing. It feels like a gift every single time from the divine saying, here you go. Yes, it's good. Just keep doing what you're doing. And just a few days ago, they sent me a lady on YouTube on my feed. I will leave her in the description box. She is just such a clear open channel for the divine to pour through. And I went on her about section on her channel, and she started recording videos in 2013, and she has like 250 some subscribers. And I was just like, oh yes, because this week I've been looking at just about anybody, no matter what they're doing, they have so many subscribers and so much interaction with people. And I was just like, why don't I? Well, it's because my videos aren't for entertainment. They're to try to help people with their crazy minds and with overthinking. Yeah. So I have no business comparing myself to anybody. I am this expression of consciousness. Nobody else. Just be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. They're reminding me of that. Oscar Wilde. It's my favorite saying. So, Ancients, is there anything else we want to talk about? The picture I posted on my Facebook page, it's called, and I put it on my community section also on my YouTube channel. It's a rare sighting of a Montana cloud eater. It's one of the coolest pictures I have ever taken in my whole life. I wasn't only shocked to actually see that, but I was even more shocked to actually get a picture of it. I don't know why I'm stammering. I don't know why I'm having a hard time talking today. I'm not sure what's going on planetarily, but I'm just going to keep going, and hopefully it's not too annoying. Everybody is annoying to a certain degree. The mind can always, like Eckhart Tolle, how he talks sometimes really annoys my mind, but I absolutely love what he's saying. Mooji, he used to annoy the shit out of me when I first started listening to him, and years too. When I'd be in my mind and try to listen to Mooji, he was so annoying. So I'm under no illusion that I'm not annoying also. But that's not going to stop me from recording videos. So speaking of pictures, I have a picture of an angel that I took when I was really, really sick one night. I had done some energy work on a 6'5" man that had just quit smoking cigarettes and stopped drinking Coca-Cola. He was drinking up to 6 Coca-Colas a day, he told me. This is the person that I had, this is the person that I went through the twin flame lesson with. And I'm 5'3". So I took on all 6'5" of his energy into my body, and all day long he kept saying, no, no, you can't do any energy work on me, you'll take it on, you'll take it on. And so I was just like, okay, fine. I finally gave up. And then at the end of the day, of course, he wanted to feel better, and so he said, okay, all right, you can do it. Anyway, so my mind just had something to say about that, but we'll just leave that out. And so I wasn't very practiced at, I had just started seeing that I could touch somebody where they were hurting and the pain would go away. And so I didn't think that anything bad was going to happen to me. I just felt like I was going to help him feel better. But they're reminding me right now that the reason he was feeling bad was because he wasn't just going through a physical detox, he was going through a mental detox also, which he needed to do his own work on that. I know all that now, and I also know if I help take somebody's pain away, it's because I'm turning my attention back to presence, back to no thought at all. I'm not doing anything. It's actually bringing the whatever on that person's body, it's bringing that back to presence, also back to its natural state of being, and then the pain dissipates. The pain will only stay gone for good if that person has done all of their internal work, or enough, surrounding why they have that physical pain in the first place. So I put my arms around his waist, and I thought, I want you to feel better so bad. And I took it on. So later that night, my best friend and I, at the time, her name was Kamaya, we just got done eating dinner, and I started feeling sick afterwards. And I was just like, I don't feel very good, Kamaya. And she was just like, oh no, I hope it wasn't dinner. And she went outside for a while, and I was just crashing at this place. My room was the living room. It was like a duplex thing, right up from this beach, at a lake. I'm trying not to give too much away because it's near where I live. It's just the next town over. I just moved from this town, and now I'm out here on Moonstar's property. Anyway, so my bed was a fold-out couch in the living room there, and there was a really, really big window at the foot of my bed. And I got that folded out, and I was just going to go to bed. It was very early, but I mean, I couldn't figure out what was wrong with me, and I couldn't really figure out how I felt. I felt like I had the flu really bad, but no other symptoms than that. And Kamaya came back in, and she sat on the edge of the bed for a minute, and she was just like, it's gonna be okay, it'll be okay. And then she left. And right after she left, I jumped up because I felt like I had to throw up, but there was nothing coming out. I was dry heaving, and they said, you're throwing up terror. I felt absolutely terrified. I did. I felt like I was purging terror, just the deepest fear that one could ever experience. And I guess I was shedding that, but it was also what I had taken on from him. So I got back in bed, and thank goodness I had my phone. I set my phone to the left of me on the bed there. I went to sleep, and I woke up several hours later. And when I looked up, I was looking up at the ceiling here, and there was an angel. She was along the top of the ceiling. I could see the profile of her face and one really big eye looking right at me. And I was stunned that I was actually seeing an angel. And she said, even though she didn't look like a she felt like a she to me. And she said, you're going to be okay. Her mouth didn't move. It was all telepathic. And I was just like, thank you, thank you, thank you. Because I thought I was dying. I felt like I was dying. They're saying that I was dying at a certain level. You know, the unnecessary, always when we're shedding through this ascension process, who we're not, but we always thought we have thought we were, for lifetimes, that is shedding off, that is dying, and it definitely feels like a death at times. But this was because I had taken on so much of his toxicity, and I literally, like, I couldn't handle it. And so I was just like, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much, thank you so much. And she didn't move. She stayed just like that, but she was looking at me with this big, beautiful eyeball. I mean, her eyeball was like this big. And so I said, all of a sudden I was like, can I take a picture of you? Can I please, please, please take a picture of you? And I grabbed my phone and she didn't move. And I was just shaking so bad I could hardly put it on camera. And I put it up and I couldn't see her in it. I couldn't see her in it at all. But I started taking pictures and I looked and I couldn't see her, but she was staying right there. And all of a sudden I heard and felt my head move. Take a picture in here. There was a really big mirror sitting on the back of a chair to my right. And I could see her in that mirror, just like I could see her from this view, which didn't make any sense. I didn't think about it until later. So I started taking pictures in that mirror and I could see her through the viewfinder, and I started taking pictures of her and they were showing up. And I was just like, thank you so much. And I was super, super sick. So that's all I could do. I set my phone back down and I just stared at her until I couldn't keep my eyes open anymore. Oh, it's just like so beautiful, isn't it? And I actually have proof. I mean, it'd be one thing to tell everybody, yeah, I saw an angel when I was really sick, but I actually have a picture of it, of her. And I woke up again. Did I wake up and she was still there? I don't remember that part. It seems like I woke up and she was still there, but then I went right back to sleep. And then when I woke up again in the morning, she was gone. And I mean, first thing I did was grab my phone and I looked at those pictures, and what a gift. I have proof that they're with us. They're always with us, and at our most crucial times. And I needed an earthly visual that I was being taken care of at that time. I absolutely did. So I learned a huge lesson about trying to take on, or trying to heal people. It's basically other people's job to heal themselves. Obviously, it's a co-creation with the divine, you know, being healed, but it takes a lot of work to be able to heal ourselves. And I still have worked on people physically at times, but it's like when we're already holding satsang, and like when I was holding satsang in a group, it was closing and we were almost done, and my hands started heating up, and I said, okay, my hands are heating up. Who needs this? Who's in pain? And I call her Hyacinth. She said, I do. She said, I've had a really bad headache all day. And so I asked permission if I could, and they said yes. And so I went over around behind her and put my hands on the base of her neck, and then information comes through about what it is that is causing that. And I moved around in front of her and was holding like right here, and I started asking her, well, we started asking her questions. Channeled messages started coming through for her, and it was, wow. It was very profound and very right on. And she started crying and really releasing these things that she was holding in, like secrets. Our secrets keep us sick. And no matter how scary it seems to release those secrets and tell somebody about them, that's really, really the only way to heal, is to release it and let it out. So I'm back in divine timing, which the mind says is slow. It's very slow. My mind doesn't say that very often anymore. It has been this last week, but now that I'm back in presence, I love divine timing. It's just beautiful. My mind is in its natural state when I'm in presence. It's really not very much thinking involved at all. So no more boosting posts. Yes, the divine is the ultimate booster of posts of my videos. And if I'm growing, so growth is a lot like the speed of bone growth or hair growing, depending on how fast your hair grows, right? So when I'm trying to make something happen, which is fine because I always learn something from it, and you know, maybe it's exactly what I'm supposed to be doing at any given moment. Trying something new is not a bad thing at all. But if I continue to do it and I stay up in my head and I'm obsessed about something, that's not divine timing at all. So, and there's something about letting things flow that goes along with my natural growth, the natural speed of growth, the natural speed of my evolution, my soul's evolution. Thank you, ancients. I think that's it for now. If you feel tortured by your mind today and you would like help learning how to trust your intuition and to help access presence, Satsang with Mama G and the ancients. Love you so much.